what's going on? This is Muriel from the Sunshine Family, and if you are thinking about buying property in Costa Rica and you are thinking about becoming a Costa Rica expat, or perhaps you're already a Costa Rica expat, anyways, considering having a property, there are many options. Of course, there are so many different types of property that you're able to purchase, and with that there are eventually some activities necessary depending on what kind of property you own. Now, I just wanted to give you some impressions about what's happening and going on and what's the noise in the background on my property. I have a 5.5 acres property. Also, it's a mango finca, and right now something is going on, and I just wanted to show it to you to give you some visuals on what it takes to own a property like mine. Of course, it doesn't have to be the same with your property. There's so many different types of landscapes in Costa Rica. My property, well, I'll tell you more about my property in a little bit, but first, if you wonder why are you making these videos, Muriel, who are you, what is that weird accent that I hear you speaking with, and how do you make your living online? Perhaps that's also what you're curious about. Here's a little introduction video. The machine has arrived to fix my private road, our private road on my property. We put some new lustre on the road. That's like a mixture of sand and stuff. So here he is driving in. It's actually really interesting because it's Sunday and everything, all the material that we put on our existing road is now being squeezed, so it will be more or less solid. Basically, that's happening. There's a big piece that he still has to do. It goes straight to the end and to the left to the casita, which is a rental option. This is one of the reasons why we invest in our property this way, so guests can drive in and park close to the house, or the casita, also called, which is over there in the distance, in the center. There, hidden between the trees, is the casita, Dirk's mom's house, which is available for about 6 to 8 months per year. So here's the thing, if you ask me, how does this work? If you're living in Costa Rica, is there like a specific way of finding these people? Honestly, no. Before I moved to Costa Rica, I had not even a clue that I would be buying property. So I did not imagine buying this large property. I don't know what you call large. For me, 5.5 acres is pretty large compared to that I grew up in a 1-bedroom apartment with my parents in The Hague in the Netherlands. But now, you know, just living here, taking it step by step, solutions unfold. So, you know, word of mouth help you find the right constructors, the right workers, the right machine workers. And it is a matter of just communicating. This is basically my biggest tip. Communicate with people around you, ask how they have done things, and then just take it from there and use your common sense, and always be cautious to never pay upfront full amounts. And if workers were like this case, they didn't even ask a payment upfront, but usually it is quite normal to pay like 50% upfront and 50% afterwards. Also, one of my tips, what really works, is at least do your best to speak some Spanish, because overall these working people from here are not really speaking English. And one, it's easier to communicate with one another and to understand each other, and secondly, you know, it's always better if you adjust to the country that you are living in, right? I think it's a way of showing respect. And I have the feeling that people take you way more seriously if you just at least speak a little of their language. And let me just check what's happening there, because my dog is just running around the machine. It's in the distance. So this is the first time that I'm doing this without Dirk being around. Dirk is vacationing at the Caribbean with Nick, our youngest. And first I thought, oh, I need to take care of this all by myself. But it's working out so smoothly. And people here have feelings as well, you know. Don't think that a country such as Costa Rica, that people are scary or just always want to scam you, you know, if this is your mindset. So I think just thinking out loud to you here on my channel on a video is what helped me a lot being a happy expat in Costa Rica, is to also dare to trust people. You know, there are so many videos about Costa Rica, about scams, about how Costa Ricans rip off new expats or tourists, and I'm not denying that is happening, but that's happening everywhere. It's happening with people who are naive and perhaps a little combination of bad luck. Although I don't really believe in bad luck, I believe in the law of attraction and that everything happens for a reason. But I think that daring to trust others is a huge part of a successful project. And this is what I've done. Trusting this company. And look at my dog. Oh, let me show you. This is so much fun. Good boy! ¿Qué pasa? Good boy! So meanwhile, I'm just hanging out around the machine just to see what's going on, and I'm going to fold some laundry why not? I don't want to make him nervous that I'm around him, because I want to see what he's doing, you know. Also, you want to be on top of the project, but I know that he knows exactly what he's doing, and I'm just going to video it and share it with you guys so you can learn about what it takes to have a property in Costa Rica, to buy land in Costa Rica, but also what you have to do as a Costa Rica expat owning land. You know, you have to maintain it, and if you don't have a team taking care of it, like you don't have caretakers, you have to take care of it yourself. So that's actually what I'm doing right now. You see? It's really so funny. I have to laugh about my own life. It's so surreal once in a while, but it's cool. It's cool, right? So this is a pipa. So I'm going to drink one myself. It's very hydrating. It's coconut water actually, and Joey loves the coconut flesh. After I drank it, I throw it on a stone tile, so it breaks, and then the coconut flesh I give to my dogs. They love it, and it's also very healthy for their skin, by the way. So I'm gonna go drink it. Joey? Yeah. So this is the final piece that he's doing. Look at that bird. You have beautiful birds living in those palm trees. I was a little bit too late to show it to you. So I hope that I inspired you according to buying property in Costa Rica, helping you to decide what type of property may be fitting you best. You know, our choice doesn't have to be your choice. This is a very specific property. This is a mango finca. It is kind of flat. It is not close to the ocean. It's 10 minutes from the ocean, or 8 minutes, depending on how fast you drive or how good the roads are. But this is, there's lots of grass, lots of trees. It's very water rich. But it's at the peninsula de Nicoya, which is a very specific climate. It's very hot and very dry in summertime, and in rainy season it's very wet, and the roads, the infrastructure here is not the best. So it's not for everyone. It's more extreme weather circumstances and more extreme life circumstances. So that requires a type of personality in order to be here, to live here happy and free, so to say. It fits us as people, as family. We live here with our 3 dogs, as you can see, and our cat, and we are super, super happy. And let me know if you have any questions, if you have things to add. Perhaps you want to share something yourself. And the works just continue. I had a great conversation with him, by the way. I learned that he comes from Atenas, and no, not Atenas, somewhere else. But anyways, we had a chat, and it was really a nice chat. And again, it was a successful day. Owning a property in Costa Rica. I'm so happy that once we decided, yes, we're going to buy a property in Costa Rica, and then we just take it from there. Everything is figure outable. Sorry for the noise.